Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a video on my life, about my life drawing video, or a life drawing. Um, and so I know that some people that this isn't part of it, but it's just how I did it because it's very hard to draw and I don't have the cameras be focusing in. So I'm just gonna move the camera and show you what I drew and show you what my family is like. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Okay guys, so as we were getting started right into it, so we're going to start out when I was a baby and all that stuff. So this would be the first day that I come from the hospital right here. If it focuses, focus camera, focus. But right here is when I came home and I was a baby, and this is my mom, or this is my mom and this is me, or no, this is me and my mom, this is my dad, sorry about that. And, so when I was younger, my dad and mom both had me. My dad was, into alcohol, and, it was very hard. Sorry, I have family upstairs talking, and, yeah, just having a talking to family, or whatever, whoever, I don't care. And so, they both got into a divorce, and, my mom and dad filed for divorce, and my sister was born right before this happened, and, one night, I just remember my mom and dad out in the garage arguing because my dad was gonna go to the bar and have some drinks and get drunk, and so that happened, and they got divorced, and I always got to go up and see my dad on holidays when I wanted to, when I could, you know. So I would always drive straight up. I'm gonna draw line marks, so it would be cool. I think it would be really cool. So I just drew straight up to my grandparents where they live, and they live in Watertown. And whenever I'd go see my dad, I always have to stay with him. And so this is our house. And then I always get to see him on holidays. And my grandparents had a dog, and her name was Sadie, and she got old and passed away at one point. And then moving on to elementary. And so I didn't meet really good friends at Discovery. Then as I was saying, under summertime, I'd always have to go to summer school, which I just absolutely didn't really know that it was. I thought it was part of the life, but it wasn't actually, because I didn't know what it was like, and I didn't know where I was and what school that was like, and what the name it was. I just thought it was always school. But I went there for summer, and then when summer ended and school came back around, like, for everybody came back around, I went to JFK again, because Discovery just they didn't like me, I don't think. So, I had to go to, JFK, and had fun over there when I was younger, but it was just really rotten and naughty, I guess. And then after that, I went to JFK again my 4th grade year, and had fun over there. And then my 5th grade year, I went there, and I'm part of a person with disabilities, and my part of disability is learning for school. Like, if I was in school, it was just, and it was just part of a disability, sorry. I'd have to go over there because it was part of life, and it's part of, this disease that I have is learning disease I have is kind of hard to explain, so I'm not going to get really in detail with that. Just note that I have a learning process, and my learning process isn't good as your guys's, so I just have a very hard time where I get distracted a lot too. As you can tell, But when I went there my 5th grade year, I got to go, my 3rd grade year, my mom, and me and my sister, got to get a dog, and we named it Sadie, and she was such a sweet little lovey puppy, and I loved her so much, and I still miss her. And a shout out to Misty up in heaven. I miss you, baby girl, and wish you were here with us, because it would be kind of fun if you were here probably with us. But I was in elementary, and we had Misty and all that stuff, and in my 5th grade year, we got to go to this was when I was graduating from elementary, so I was going to go to middle school. But on our few last days before elementary school ended, I got to go to a middle school in Toro, which was pretty awesome. Got to have lunch there, and you got to, when you were in middle school, you get to choose your lunch, and you eat what you want to eat. So I had really fun there. And then when I was in elementary in my 5th grade year, my mom met a guy, and he's still in the family, and I just don't really have much really to say about him. I talk about him, so it's just, I know that my mom has a boyfriend now, and that they are together, and I have had a brother in elementary, and his name is Peyton. And go check out his YouTube channel. I don't really know what his YouTube channel is. I'll just find out, and I'll put it in the description box once I ask him. But yeah, and so I have a brother, and I have a sister, and my sister's name is Michaela, and you guys can go and check her out. She's on a YouTuber's page, and one of her friends YouTubes too a little bit, not as much I don't think. So she YouTubes, and she was on one of her videos for a school hall or a summer hall sort of thing, and sort of a friend tag, and I'll probably put the friend tag, copy the friend, or put it down in the box too as well. So that's part of elementary. Sorry guys, I have a big paper, a long paper. This is how long it is. And so now on to middle school. I went to Axtell, and I had to ride the bus to Axtell every time from home. And elementary, I always got to ride with my grandma, which was kind of nice. And so I went to middle school at Axtell Park, and I had fun over there, you know. It's kind of fun. And I had really fun, and I got to meet a friend there, and her name is Tiana. And then through my 7th grade year, one of my friends passed away, and his name is Matthew, and he, the reason why he passed is because he got really sick, and he had muscular dystrophy, and it's a really upsetting disease that can really cause hard troubles into your life if your kid has it, or if you have it, causes really hard problems into your life, just saying. And so I went there through 6th grade and had fun in 6th grade, and we got to, I got to go there, and the first day that I went there, it was kind of hard. Just so you guys know, in your first day of 6th grade school, make sure you get your class on time, because I had a teacher that yelled at me because I was late to my class. But then that got fixed, and then I had fun in elementary or in middle school, and in middle school, I'd always come home bored and sit in my room, because I didn't really hang out with friends as much because of my disability that I had, and plus my mom really wanted me to stay home close, because now the things that happen these days, back in the old days, nothing of that happened, but now these days it is. So she just really wanted me to stay home, you know. And plus my friends, my school that I went to was on another side of the town, so it was really far from where I lived and my friend lived, so we lived far away. but so I didn't get to see her as much. And then in high school, I went there and I went through freshman and rode the bus, and through sophomore rode the bus, and then a little bit of my junior year I got to ride the bus too, but I stopped riding it in like in the middle of the school ending year, and I rode with my grandma, and my grandma coming to pick me up every time, and or I'd just go home with my boyfriend that I used to be with, and his mom would give us a ride, and we'd go hang out at the end of the day, like at the end of the school day, we'd go hang out. And so then after that, my 12th grade year, me and him broke up during my 12th grade year, and I don't really want to explain that. I said that I'd probably do a video on that, but I don't really know if I'm going to do it because it's just of how much it is and how hard it is for me. But sorry about this. Just how hard it is for me, and so yeah, in my 12th grade year, I graduated, and now I am more happy than ever, and I'm glad that I'm out of there because a lot of things are happening these days with all of these kids, crazy kids bringing drugs to school. I'm not the kind of person that does that. I don't really care for drugs. Like, I do not like drugs, just the way that they make you feel. So, and then where am I now? I am going to start, I'm gonna start YouTubing, and I work at Savers, and, I will be working at Savers and going to community campus, and then probably try to get you guys into part of my life through that part, so hopefully I can stick through that part and just get through it. And so, this is me as a family, my dad's side of family, and I would share that, but I just don't really want to because it's going to make the video even longer, but, this is just drawing that I did too. So, yeah, that is part of my life drawing process. I'm sorry that I couldn't draw it while I was videoing because it would have been a long video too as well. Because then I would have to draw it and stop it at the same time. And draw it, and then draw the elementary, and then draw the baby, and then the middle school and the high school. But I just did it all together, which is awesome. Great. I hope you guys like this video. Comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. If I get this to 100 subscribers and views, I might start doing vlogging. So, comment, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite color is. That's part of the question of this video. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching.
You guys can see me, right?